Hello and welcome to the Garlic Bread Brigade podcast episode 19. My name is Mike and I'm your Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, Sam. Yeah, your boy. So, your boy's here to tell you about something. What is it? You're gonna have to wait to find out. So, I know we missed the holiday, but we're gonna say it anyway. Happy Easter, everyone!
Yeah, happy Easter.
Yeah, I hope you
Enjoy
guys had a. Yeah, go ahead.
chocolate eggs in general.
No, it's the
Chocolate.
Easter egg hunt. The
Yeah, I
Easter
mean
egg
if you're
hunt.
like 10 and under, yeah.
Easter egg hunt and all your games and stuff that you guys play on Easter. And I hope you guys had like a special moment with all your family and friends. Because
Yes.
yeah, everyone gets together on Easter and has a great time. So,
Yeah.
what have you did for Easter, Mike?
Uh,
Probably not
not
much.
much.
Just chilling with Sam.
Yeah.
Exactly. Us gamers just game.
I mean we still haven't eaten the Easter chocolate thing.
Yeah, we ended up going and buying chocolates, but we haven't eaten any yet.
Yeah.
God damn. But
Maybe
like,
soon.
yeah, Easter is one of my favorite holidays for two reasons.
Oh my god. What's
Reason
the two
one,
reasons?
Good Friday means one day off work. Reason two,
You're gonna say Easter Monday.
Easter Monday, another day off work.
Two reasons for this man not to go to work.
Exactly. But another thing
Hmm.
is that chocolates are everywhere. You go to
Basically.
the shop and like it's just lines of Easter eggs and Easter bunnies
For a second I thought you were gonna say something else.
or Easter nuts.
No, I thought you were gonna say like lines of people just like,
No,
in line.
no, fam. It's not lines of people. But there's also like hot cross buns. Oh, those are good. And
Hot cross buns?
yeah, hot cross
Like
bun.
I don't know why I'm blanking out on them, but yeah,
Don't worry, I'll show you a photo after stream.
sure. It's totally
It's
like
not a
not
stream.
switching it up or anything.
I can't believe it's stream. Yeah, after the podcast
Oh,
episode.
those. They're alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you can only get them in Easter.
I wasn't aware of that. Pog, I guess.
You weren't aware of that.
No.
God damn. Yeah, so guys, please write down below like some of your Easter traditions. We'd love to hear some Easter stuff that you guys do. Yeah, we don't really pay too much attention to Easter.
We just
like take the
eat the
days off.
chocolate.
Wow, we both did two different things.
I mean,
You said eat the chocolate. I said take the days off.
I mean, either way, it's both two lazy things.
Exactly. Exactly.
Make us fat.
Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
we gotta hit up the gyms.
Yeah.
But gamers don't do that. So,
Okay.
gamers are movie enthusiasts and working civilians that don't have time for the gym. I don't have time for the gym.
Neither do I.
And studying students also
Yeah.
don't have time for the gym. Okay,
Okay.
so let's talk about some things that happened throughout this week and last week since the last podcast episode.
Righty.
So, I had my birthday the night before
Oh my god.
Easter, or Good Friday, which was really great because I got to celebrate and then I had like days off, so I got to go do more celebrating.
Yeah.
What a great time! Like had the perfect alignment of these two happening, my
What?
birthday
Like
and
the
Easter.
stars aligned?
Yeah, the stars aligned. So
Damn.
imagine like you having your birthday. Yes, I did work on my birthday, but then you realize you don't have work the next day, and then you don't have work 3 more days after that. Like, god damn.
What for, I mean, that's both good and bad? I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying god damn because it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to sit down, play games, eat cake, play games,
How does
sleep.
it how does it feel to be 1 year older?
Oh, 1 year older. Like it doesn't hit you until like after a few more birthdays. You're like, damn, I'm feeling old.
Yeah,
But
still
damn, I
becoming an
am
old man.
feeling old. God damn.
God damn.
Yeah. Um. But you know, I've got a lot of passion for video games, YouTube, um, entertainment, and yeah, to just entertain the masses when we record these podcast episodes. So yeah, don't worry about that. I haven't lost my. What word would you say here?
Passion,
No, no, no. Yeah, actually, I would. Oh,
enthusiasm.
yeah, probably is fashion.
I mean, because you were saying, I still have passion and whatnot, so I was
Yeah, don't
assuming
worry, don't worry.
you wouldn't lose that.
Yeah, and yeah. So that's pretty exciting. Like it's that one day of the year. But yeah,
Yeah,
couldn't do much because of the current situation in the world. But like, it is what it is.
I mean, you ate cake, that's pretty good.
Yeah, eating cake's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what's your
What?
favorite cake? Let's just
Ah,
God.
I once had this, like, a friend's party.
Yep, yep.
Like, we went bowling and then we went to the house, and I got, like, this, I think it was like a raspberry cheesecake, or it was either a raspberry or strawberry one. That was really nice.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah,
See, I'm gonna say he like I'm like not the world's biggest fan on cheesecake,
right.
but I'm not like I it's like cheesecake for me is like just below like top tier. So it's not my favorite, but it's not like any bad. But like my favorite cake has to be the it's like this Brazilian cake where you can get like this it's just, okay it's just a Brazilian cake. I don't know any much about it, but it's like I don't know. It's just fluffy from the inside and it's got like a smooth outside with cream and stuff. That cake's amazing.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, we don't have a name for it, but good enough, I guess.
I don't have a name for it, but I'm gonna tell you now. My worst cake is fruit cake. I
Yeah,
do not
they're
like
not.
fruit cake.
They're not really that great.
I don't like them at all. Fruit cake. Oh, but yeah, my second favorite is definitely ice cream cake.
Yeah, ice cream with
Ice
gelato.
cream,
That's pretty good.
ice cream and gelato cakes are pretty good.
Especially when they put like 50 like different like
Yeah,
types
yeah,
or like
yeah.
scoops.
You
Yeah,
can get like different like yeah. There's this store that we know that you can get like scooped ice cream on top where like they just scoop gelato scoops.
yeah,
It's so good. But I love just going to like you get the just like getting from Woolies just a ice cream cake. That's also really good.
yeah. I mean, the regular cake's also pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Their regular cakes are also really good.
Yeah. Like, what are they called? Oh, do they have a name or?
I don't know, bro.
No, okay.
I don't know. Probably dessert cakes or something. Who knows?
I'm gonna search up all these cake and see what pops up.
Woolies cake, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Let's
you
say
never know.
it's Woolies cake. Not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored. We just
Mud
taste
cake,
cakes.
mud cake.
Oh, yeah, the mud cake's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Damn. Damn. Fam. So,
I want cake now.
goddamn. Right, right, right.
Right.
I'm trying to think of like. So you were saying like you got a raspberry. Like, are you thinking like was the
Like what?
cheesecake like red like from the inside? Is that what you meant like a red
No, it
velvet?
was from
Like
like
or like
the top. It was red, but like from what I remember, it was like a bit white, and then it had
okay.
like in the inside, yeah, and then it had like a layer that was like kind of like I don't know if it's a crumb layer, like a layer that was like harder than the rest of the cake,
Mm,
like the bottom of it. But it's like maybe inside was also like raspberry. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I know the top it was like kind of like yeah, like a raspberry spread on it or some kind.
goddamn, goddamn.
Yeah, It's very nice.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
Yeah,
God
I only
damn.
had it once.
Ah, dude,
Now
I
I'm
really
wishing
want
I had more.
cake now. God damn. We should stop talking about cake.
Yeah, we should move on. I'm getting hungry.
Hmm. Yeah, cake. Dude, I want to try baking a cake.
Knowing your cooking skills.
Yeah, I want to sit down like at baking a cake. No, no, like just get like
Or cake mix. Or
no, no, no,
something.
no, no. I'm thinking, yeah, actually, I was gonna say cake mix, but then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna like do it from scratch. I just think,
How would you even do it from scratch though? Like
well,
eggs and whatnot?
eggs and okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna do cake mix. So,
Yeah, because we don't know.
yeah, no, no, yeah, I guess like I'm not a baker. I don't do much baking, but
Me
yeah,
either. Cakes.
cakes, cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Now moving on.
Alright, go ahead.
Yes. So, let's talk about some like news this time. I know we said that before, but cake was cake. So, let's talk about our best friend, Zuck.
Yeah.
The Zuck.
Yeah. The Zuck.
The Zuck.
The Zuck with his bucks.
Yeah, the Zuck with the bucks. You know, the lizard with
The
the
buck. Yeah.
what does the lizard have? With the Zuckerinos. Okay, that
I was
works.
gonna say tail.
Okay, our friend Zuck is not really our friend. Um, decided that he's gonna start Zuck Bucks.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if it's anything like NFTs or the metaverse,
Oh, it's in
oh,
the metaverse.
oh great.
It's like
I
Roblox. It's literally like Roblox.
yeah, but I didn't know it was in the metaverse. I thought it was outside the metaverse.
No, no, no. It's in the metaverse.
Oh, great. Okay.
It's like
Why?
so.
Why? Why are you gonna do it? Why?
So imagine Roblox and Roblox, and now imagine Zuckerbucks in the metaverse.
God damn. Why? Why do you gotta
Here,
do this to me, Zuck?
about to buy a virtual house with my Zuckerbucks.
God damn. And since you know how much information, do you know how much each Zuck buck cost?
I don't think there is a conversion currently. Actually,
Oh,
let me
great.
double check. But from what I know, there is not. No, there's no. It's still like an idea. I don't think it's like an actual.
Okay. So
Let me double check though. I'll double check.
yeah,
But
double triple
yeah,
check because like
Zuckbook.
I know the Zuck buck because like how much I'm gonna roast him right now is determined by how much each Zuck buck cost.
So it's a social token. Uh, uh, wait.
Nah, so
No,
it
no,
goes
no, it's not listed.
yeah.
Not listed. Yeah.
Okay, so screw you, Zuck.
Screw you.
Is there any
Give
other
it back
word to
my
say other
Zuckerbuck.
than screw you? Like you've already added. Now everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, we can also add currencies, and then they start making up their mythological money.
I mean, Roblox has been thinking for like ever now. You know, and like V Box, all that goodies. But like,
Yeah, yeah, but like these aren't like metaverses. Like anyone creating their own
I
metaverse. Like,
mean, Roblox is like the closest thing to it, to be honest.
yeah, but Roblox, like people consider it still a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what is it? What is the metaverse going to be? It's literally just going to be like a virtual game. When you
I
buy a
know,
house,
but
it's
then
just
like
going to be like
yeah,
a food
exactly.
creator.
It's like and then it's gonna be like bullshit, like where people actually start living there and like instead of the
Yeah,
outside world. And it's like imagine like you go to your job and like the guys are all right, log into the metaverse or like the virtual universe that they have created to go to your job. Like there is no way, like
right.
you know what I mean? Like if you told me that, like okay, bro, like calm down, calm down.
I mean, Mark Zuckerberg hasn't implemented this yet, and I really want my Zuckbox refunded.
Fam, you don't even have any Zuckbucks.
Yeah, I want a refund. It's like those people. I didn't buy this game, but I want a refund.
Fam, I want my Zuckbucks refunded.
Yeah, I want them
But
back. I
you've
want my
got
money back.
zero Zuckbucks. I still want them refund. Okay. I hope this idea burns down in flames.
Look, if you're a Zuckerbuck supporter, get out of here.
Fam, like I'm gonna say it.
What?
Sack the Zuck.
Sack the Zuck.
Sack the Zuck.
Um,
Yeah, that's it. Like,
can't take this seriously. Was like, because I opened like a what's the word article, and then there's like there's an image of how a Zuckbuck looks like, and it just looks funny. Like you know how the American dollar looks like? Imagine that just with Mark Zuckerberg's face on it.
mm.
Looks
I think
retarded.
I saw that on the internet.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's so silly, man. You got the lizard in the center. You know, you got the Illuminati thing
God
originally on the
damn,
dollar.
man.
So I mean, it's the Zuckbuck. It's the
God
future.
damn, like when people said like the technology was gonna be the future, like a couple of years back, you're thinking, oh my god, we're gonna get all these cool technologies to do cool ass things, to help people, to support people, to do like some stuff like such as like communicating over long distances. Some of that have been achieved, but then you've got some of
Yeah,
these stupid ass like
the
ideas that pop up. That you're like
Zuckbuck.
Zuckbuck, NFT, the metaverse, the any other verse that came out.
I'm gonna go into the metaverse, use a Zuckerbuck, buy a Zuck gun, and end it all. Uh,
Fam. All right.
it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's all right. If you want to hear more depressing news,
Oh
speaking
yeah,
of more depressing news, Square Enix. Yeah,
yeah. The president is doing, the
go ahead,
smart
say it.
ideas.
Say it.
Hmm. Sorry.
Say what they're gonna do.
Ah, he's doubling down on the blockchain NFT bullshit.
There you have it.
Yay.
You know, when I heard like blockchain technology first existed, I thought like, oh, maybe we can use it like for actually like good technologies, right? And
Yeah.
now like that it's primarily used for NFTs.
Yes.
Like even though if NFT goes away, this technology is now like scarred for the rest of its existence.
I mean, yeah, this technology forever is gonna be just looked as a money making
Exactly, but what I'm
thing.
saying is like if this technology wasn't taken in the form of NFT, like isn't if it didn't go down this path, right?
Yeah.
First, like if let's say there was other technology could be used and then like it was exploited or like it was just never exploited, right? For NFTs or all this bullshit, right?
Right.
Well, could have been good technology, I believe. Like, because I was reading into it, and there's actually some interesting things I've been reading into that it can be used for if it was used correctly. But because like it's not, I think that if NFTs blows over, like the blockchains have been scarred, like you know what I mean, as a technology because of this.
Yeah.
And yeah, that aside, Square Enix, come on, fam. Do you not see the world around you burning?
I mean, what they're gonna start selling? What I don't know, Final Fantasy NFTs.
That's not what I mean by like when they see the world around them burning. It's like this guy probably walks outside and is like, "Oh, I gotta put on my shades." Puts on his shades. Doesn't see anything. Doesn't see like what is it? Dice and EA, I think it was, like cancels their like plans for NFTs, like the NFT loss of like billions of dollars.
Yeah, it was like
Then all of
them.
this bullshit that's
Yeah.
happening. He doesn't see any of this. He's like, and then like inside his glasses, he's like, well, what does he see? And then like flashing light, it's like NFT good.
NFT good.
You
Ooga
know,
booga NFT good.
no, because you know how you got glasses. Like one eye says NFT, the other one says good,
Yeah.
and like you just put it on. That's all it says. You're like, yes, yes, this is a great idea. It looks like it's improving. Let's do it.
I mean,
Fam. Why?
don't know.
God
I mean, I
damn.
can give you a reason why.
You don't need to give me a reason why.
Money.
I knew that was gonna be the reason.
I
God damn.
mean,
God damn.
no. They want to give
We live in
players the privilege of earning in our game.
who gives the privilege to own? Did they seriously say that?
I mean, that's what everyone says. They give
Oh, I
you
thought
know,
yeah, I thought
playing a game is a waste of time. But if you play it in way to earn money, then it's like a they always say that BS to an extent.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna say I'm like, how do I say this?
Well,
Like, I'm gonna disagree with them when they say like playing games is like waste of time.
it's not.
Like, it's not to a certain extent if you're using it as a tool of escapism from reality or just a tool to
Unwind.
unwind a past time. Like let me give you an example. If you're reading a book, if you're reading some sort of fantasy book that's got nothing to do with like corporate world, nothing to do with history, nothing. Why are you reading? That's what like they will ask. They will tell you it's a waste of time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well then, but it's not. You know, no one says why you're reading it's a waste of time. You know what I mean? So why do
Right.
we gotta apply that to games? Like I don't understand.
Don't know.
But the same with movies. Do we say movies is a waste of time? Do we?
No.
Well, do we say it was TV shows, or do we say like shows on Netflix, all these other stuff? Like, do we say those are a waste of time? I've only heard that
No.
games are a waste of time. How come when
Yeah.
we talk about the entertainment field, right?
Yeah.
Whether it be past or present entertainment, why is it always that game is a waste of time?
I can probably think of two reasons. One, it's interactable, and two, it's the biggest of the entertainment industry. So
Okay, but I'm gonna
yeah,
ask you something, right? If we go back in time, right?
right,
Before technology was existed,
yeah,
I'm gonna ask you quick. I want to ask you because I don't have the answer to this. I don't want to see if you do, right?
okay, sure.
When games were like actually like when how do I say this? When games like you had to actually physically interact with like okay, back in the day, I don't know if they were called board games, but like I just assumed they were called games. But
Sure.
basically, playing board games, did everyone like say these type of scenario like these types of things about board games like back in the day? Like, because back in the day, the
Don't,
entertainment field you had was either reading a book or like, you know what I mean, like a sport or actually like playing a board game. Did they say that?
I'm assuming not, because I'm like, I mean, they probably have been playing some sort of games from like like chess and whatnot, like to an extent. And it's probably been already culturally accepted to an extent.
Okay, I'm gonna pause you right here. I know this is gonna be sound super scuffed, right?
Right.
I can hear your Discord.
Yeah, someone messaged me twice.
Yeah, well,
Why is my thing not on streamer mode? Sorry if
it's
I
all
picked it
good.
up.
Yeah, sorry guys. Like, I just heard dun dun and I was like, "Ooh, goddamn, who's messaging me?" But I don't think it's me. And another reason I want to like you guys probably were like, "Whoa,
Yeah, let me just I'm just gonna respond back.
what were you saying?"
I'm just responding back.
No, just put it on like stream mode.
No, I put it on stream mode. No,
Okay,
no.
cool. Yep, all right. So, because what I'm saying is what like, or why do we get like this like type of like issue right with video games? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't even think we got that same issue when we were playing when like not we when like the arcade was first invented or some sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Like I think this just only
yeah.
occurred like recently. When I say recently, I mean like when with the development of like games at home.
I guess it's more accessible.
So you're saying more accessibility leads to it's a waste of time.
Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe because it's more popular.
Hmm.
Maybe because of the accessibility.
I don't know. I don't. I've got no clue.
I'm not sure either.
Right, but basically, see what I mean? Like, why do we always ridicule games? Like, not a lot like as gamers. Like, we always just stand there and defend whatever the hell comes out our way. But I've never seen
Right.
like, okay, I've never seen movies like always ridiculed to this extent where they're like, because I want you to think about this, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I know we're going way off out of what we're talking about, right?
Right. I
But
mean,
like,
I'll go for it though.
when they say like gaming causes issues, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna use other words to not offend.
Yeah.
Yep. How come it's never movies cause these issues? It's the same thing.
Right.
You know
I
what I
guess
mean?
it's because you know maybe because parents and whatnot think oh, it's a game. They think it just in their minds, oh, it's meant for younger people. to an
Fam,
extent.
GTA is not meant for young people.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. Like, for instance, if there's an R film, they're not gonna go, "Oh, yeah, Jimmy, let's go watch that." No, but if there's a game that's like R, like an R game, it's like,
I
"Oh,
know, no,
you know."
I know that, but I'm still saying like people have not fully developed at the age of 18 to 20. Do you get what I'm saying? That range.
Right.
So that, they can access our films and our video games without like parental guidance.
Hmm.
Yet
Um.
media's always like gaming, gaming, gaming. They never say movies. They never say like any of the other entertainment. I understand why gaming, because it's got like all of these. Because you wouldn't say sport does it. I get why,
Right.
because like sports don't have like any of these like action-packed sequences. You know what I mean? When it's
True.
action-packed, like there's no like sword dueling or like um what's it called, FPS type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. But then movies got all of that.
I think maybe it's because they. 'Cause a lot of people view like movies and shows as like an artistical form. Maybe people just don't view games at that light.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Maybe I'm not sure. It has to some. It has to do
No, I
something
agree
going to
with you.
older generation.
I agree with you 100%. I totally agree with you, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you, like, everything you're saying. I pretty much do agree with everything you're saying. I just, like, don't wish this is true. If you're gonna stigmatize the entertainment industry, right? Do it
So
for the
as a
whole
whole.
thing. Like, just do it for the whole thing. If you're gonna talk shit about, like, gaming, why aren't we talking shit about movies? So pretty much,
Right.
like, they do the same two things. I watch a movie to get either good story. You know what I mean? Good plot, like, you know what I mean? Good entertainment. Like, I'll just give you a free example. Obviously, not all movies have these, you know what I mean? Going for a laugh, going for a scare, whatever, right?
Hmm.
Pretty much get all of these same things with gaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Board gaming, card gaming, whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
Is it entertainment? What other things are entertainment fields? Sports. Yeah, well, sports are the same thing. I can get pretty much there's like a lot of like action is, but like action is in like a different form of action. Yes, there's different form of entertainment. Yeah, you know what I mean. There's like all of this stuff. Like, goddamn, like I don't know why is gaming always attacked.
I'm. Hmm. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. But do I want it to be attacked? No, I don't want gaming to be attacked. I don't want any of my entertainment fields to be attacked.
Yeah. None of the industries.
No. Well, I don't want any other entertainment field. Like
Uh. Actually,
right?
how about we don't want anything that deserves not to be attacked.
Exactly, exactly.
Like if something's like just bad in general, like the Halo TV show, it deserves to be attacked. Or critique. That's maybe a better word to say. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking back to Square Enix,
Oh yeah. Let's get back to that.
yeah, no, it's all good. Tangents are great. You get to hear
Yeah.
all our thoughts. I don't even know how we jumped. Was it something Square Enix said? Like Square Enix.
Um. It was like game, like not Square Enix said. It was more so like just like a thing. Every time like a PR speech, they say it's
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, the
they
PR
waste
speech. Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Yeah, and Square Enix probably put out the same stupid PR speech.
I mean, they did it
I'm
last
assuming.
time.
I'm
I don't know if they
assuming.
did it this time.
I'm assuming. Anyway, yeah. So Square Enix, like, please clean up your acts, get together,
Yeah.
and for the love of God, please,
Fix
please,
Babylon 4.
please. Like, I'd give up on that game. I think they said they were gonna keep going. I think that there's like
Yeah, the
a temp.
season 2, and there's
Yep.
less like than 10 people
Oh,
playing.
yep. I don't even need to go into that whole issue, but yep. There you go. Please just
Yeah.
fix not fix your game, fix your company structure, fix all that, and focus on your games. Like, Babylon 4 was terrible. Like, you could have just used all those resources instead of making NFTs. Could have been used to help make Babylon 4 a great game, but no, decided not
Yeah.
to.
Very unfortunate. I mean, some of the latest games they've released haven't been that great, to be honest,
Because like I said, most of your
because
time
they've been.
is pushing NFTs.
Yeah. I think the last good game like was that the one with the like what's the word? I can't remember them off the top of my name, off the top of my head. The Guardians of the Galaxy. I heard that game was good,
Yeah.
but other than that, the rest of the games haven't been as great
Hmm.
as of recent. Yeah.
All right. Thinking of another stupid. Goddamn, we can only talk about stupid shit.
I mean, hey, that's why we.
Xbox have decided that, well, not decided. They are thinking of implementing ads into games, free to play games.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I remember when ads were implemented into paid games in the UFC and in the what is it called? NBA,
Is
right?
it the
Not
NBA? Yeah.
Yeah, NBA. I just wanted to make sure I didn't screw it up. Like they had you had to pay for the games and you had ads in them,
Yeah, like
and like
during like what the halftime?
and the UFC like were on the ground and stuff all over. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and the backlash was crazy, and then like they had to take it out, and then they're like, let's add it to our free to play games. They saw like mobile phones are doing it. They're like, oh yeah, you know what? We can do it too.
Yeah.
The difference between mobile phones adding games and other other games at being added, right?
Yeah.
Is that like the mobile phone games? Like everyone's played the stupid mobile phone games, like the ads. Everyone's played
Yeah.
them. Like those games are like what? Like the ones where you like you get like what like one try and you like. I'll give you an example. What is it like? Do you know any phone games? I was gonna say I'll give you an example.
Oh, like those like Candy Crush rip-offs where
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Those
match
those
it.
types of games. Those types of games. Like those games are really easy to make. You know what I mean? And you
Right.
don't need money to like make them. So you know what I mean? Like when they make them, they have to make money somehow. It's or
Yeah.
else they're pointless. So they will like they'll talk with ad companies and all those stuff so to add ads, and then they'll have like a no ad button for like $2 or something, and then you know. But like these games that we're talking about, the free to play games, like Xbox is probably paying them to put it on their service, so they're already making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's gonna be kind of different. Like imagine like it's like a you see I don't know like a billboard and it's like Coke or
Well,
something.
I know I
Yeah.
get that. That I get, all right.
Yeah.
But like, it's
Still
not.
ads.
It's not It's not the actual creator of the game who's adding the ads, right?
No, it's
It's like
Xbox.
Microsoft or
Yeah.
Xbox, right? Who are the
Right.
ones adding the game ads? Like they are gonna make the money off it, right?
Yeah.
They don't need, like. I'm not gonna say they don't need money, right? Because everyone tries to earn as much money as possible. Like, but you're like $1 trillion company, let's say. I'd say close
Yeah.
to $1 trillion company. Like, do you really need more money? You saw
I
what happened with
mean,
like the paid ads that like people saw and they were like, hold up, are you really gonna? The backlash is gonna be immense. Like all of the good
right.
PR, all the good things, all the good stuff about like you guys buying out companies to help fix them. Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully.
all of that. It's like no. It's like it goes outdone when you make a decision like this. And
I
guess
mean,
who?
what?
The people who made the decision aren't the developers. They're the guys in the suits, you know, because they're like business money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh
I mean,
no.
you were saying like, do they have trillions of dollars? Do they need more? I mean, looking at the other companies, clearly they do.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Speaking
What can
of
you do?
other companies, I heard that Activision wanted to pull out of like this deal.
Oh yeah, some of the investors
Because
or
they were like
stakeholders.
they're
Yeah.
not because they don't want to do the deal, right?
No,
It's
no,
be,
no, it's because
it's because they're buying
currently
it at a lower cost right now because of
because of the
all the
claims.
controversy that's happening.
Yeah,
That they wanted to actually buy it back when it's like rebounds.
which I don't think it's going to rebound in quite a while, but yeah.
Fam, I don't want that to happen because I want Microsoft to come in and clean this shit up. I don't want to
Yeah.
leave this in the hands like again another stupid decision, another stupid ass discussion. Oh man,
Yeah. Um,
just stupids.
I got something good.
Go
I
ahead,
was just
say it.
like, okay, just this just popped up, so I was
Breaking news. Let's go.
literally just like
Breaking
something
news, I
literally.
said. Yeah.
Yeah, breaking news. Literally, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 release date trailer just dropped.
Nice,
7th,
nice,
29th of 7th, 2022.
nice, nice, nice.
So it came out like I think when we started the podcast,
Nah, it's all
it
good. We
came out.
started
Yeah,
recording. Nah, it's all good. So if you like Xenoblade, a
Chronicles
new
3.
Xenoblade coming out. That's exciting.
Yeah,
That
because there
would.
was a trailer back at the thingy, the direct, and then now we got the release date. So there you go.
Mm, yeah, exciting,
Yeah,
exciting stuff. No,
yeah, just like
actually,
popped, and I was like, oh, should like just like
exciting
put it in now.
stuff. Exciting stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, so no, that's actually good news.
yeah,
Yep. No, it's great to hear some good news. After speaking about like so many poor news, but like even
yeah,
I think more good news. I believe this is good news. I don't know. Let's have a look here. Hopefully, like, do you agree with this, Mike? That like the emerging studios that I heard, I think it was you know more about this than me.
yeah. Okay, so it's
Who?
Warner's Media and Discovery.
Warner's Media and Discovery. Yes, yes. So
Yes.
and they said they were merging their studios.
Yeah. So this is going to be both for movies and games and
Yep,
shows, of course.
yep. That's
So
actually
yeah,
sounds like really really good. So obviously that's some good stuff. Like we'll see some new movies,
yeah.
new
Uh,
games.
and the CEO, I think it's the CEO. I could be wrong, but
Yep, yep.
the
Hmm.
owner of Discovery, his name is Zaslav.
Yes,
He
yes. Okay.
intends to
He intends to.
like change up the like DCU because he says they have good hits like Aquaman and Batman, but
Yep.
it lacks coherent creative brand strategy, and it also lacks
Okay, yeah,
a good.
but can you please explain it in your words instead of like reading off like fancy words?
Okay,
Because coherence, yeah,
okay,
like.
so basically, it's all a jumbled mess, and
That's better. That's better.
if we look at like Aquaman, it's all colorful and stuff, and if we look at Batman, it's like dark and it's all over the place currently.
So what we
No
understand
different.
is that they want to try and make a Marvel Cinematic Universe, but their own,
Yeah,
but for DC,
and they're
which
trying to
I would
find
love
a
to like see, but I like to do that. I think it's gonna be rebooted, kinda,
kinda. I mean, if
kinda.
they can somehow just like quickly fix it up one way or another with a couple of films, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
they can
disappointed.
say it's a multiverse again and
Yeah,
again. Another crazy start, like.
they're just trying to find a like Kevin Feige like person.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I mean, hey, that's good. That's at least good because they've been dropping some good movies recently. DC, yeah, the
No,
Joker and now the Batman. So
that's
yeah,
very good. That's very good. I
yeah,
love I love the latest DC films. Like they've been great.
yeah. And I heard they want to like this wasn't from the article. I heard this from somewhere else, but
No, it's all
like
good. Go ahead,
they
say.
said they want to stay with that creative kind of aspect, like the Joker and Batman. Kind of be creative with it, and let like the directors like take charge. Be make instead of it being kind of like a normal superhero movie, make it more I guess like more cinema esque. I guess you know what I mean. More I don't know what the word like have more themes. More layered and whatnot.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No,
because I
no,
mean, the Joker and the Batman aren't like normal superhero movies,
no.
if you know
They're
what I mean.
definitely not. They are
Yeah.
definitely not.
So yeah, I mean, this is a good start. So
No,
let's hope they can
definitely,
go for it.
definitely, definitely. That's some good news we've heard after the um, terrible news that we're hearing recently. But yeah,
Yeah. Whew.
yeah, no, that's some great news.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Ah,
Okay, so there's something I want to kind of discuss just for a little bit, so we don't.
okay.
Yep. Um, as a previous university student, me, and as a current university student, Mike,
Yeah.
I want to discuss something that I had a thought of. Like, goddamn, how stupid are tests? Like, how stupid are tests?
They're quite dumb.
Yeah, I agree with you on that statement. And we want to discuss some I don't know. I thought we just discussed why tests are stupid.
No dumb, yeah. Um, I guess like they expect you to know everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna set some stuff here. Let's start. So everyone knows that after studying a whole bunch of materials and for either school, university, college, anywhere you're learning, they always chuck a test at you. Oh, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that
Yeah,
there's going to be a test somewhere. Yeah, and they are kind of pointless. Hardly.
mm,
Like, why? Why? I don't get this. You go through like a university course and you go through and do all these um assignments, and then they're like, all right, cool, let's do this exam. It's like, fam, when I'm out in the force, like, I'd rather you guys give me another like, some sort of group assignment because like everything in the nowadays is more like group oriented. You know,
yeah,
when you join like a company or workforce, you're always working in a group. You're not working one on one like you and your client. There is no just like working one. Obviously, there are a few jobs that you do work one on one. Like I completely don't disagree that it's one on one. But like when you join like a workforce or like a job, like there is no like there's always someone else. Like whether you be if you work as a as a let's say a store owner, you still got like staff to manage. If you work as a staff, you've got like other staff to work with. If you work at a I don't know. I've got all. There's so many examples where like it's not just one person. So that's
yeah,
a like I'd rather you guys focus on like all of these other things. Now, yeah, you should be building those skills. Like you should be focused on building these skills via assessments or other stuff. Like
yeah. So you have like experience within the
right,
workplace.
exactly. It's like yeah. It's like knowing yeah, it's like how to work as a team, how to work as a cohesive unit. You know what I mean? Like all of these stuff. Now your second one is that like no one knows everything. Like yeah, that's why like Google exists. Google exists for you guys to go and like research and like no one just goes and like memorize everything. Like oh my god,
Yeah, definitely
there's
not.
there's there's like two red dots on your arm. What does that mean? Well, it can mean like a thousand things. You know
Right,
what I mean? Yeah, like it's not like I sit there and I just look at it. I'm like, oh yes, I know exactly what it is. It's like no, Ram. I'm just gonna look at it and be like, all right, cool. Just give me a sec. Let's see. I'll just look up two red dots. It could be this, that, and I was just asking other symptoms, and we'll narrow it down to like exactly what it is.
right.
It's not like yeah, obviously, and then you use that knowledge that when someone else comes in with two red dots on their arm, you use that knowledge that you gain. That okay, this is this. That's how you build knowledge. Not like you memorize every single thing. Like you know what I mean? God damn.
Yeah, the workplace doesn't expect you to know everything.
Mm.
I mean, they give you literally time to do research, do field experience and whatnot.
Yeah, 100%,
So it's
100%.
like, yeah, I don't know. Tests are just a bit
Right,
strange.
right. Yes, and then like it's like well, everyone's like, oh, like you do tests. Like there are some people get like who like falter under the pressure and like just fail exams. Like yeah, but that's like they're just that they're not put under this pressure to like you have to get this certain amount like to pass this exam or like that. Like you don't need to put the pressure on that person. Like goddamn, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
All this stuff. Like yeah, and IRL when you get a job or when you go out, like there is none of this pressure to do this. You know what I mean?
right.
Most
I
of the
mean,
time, like
and most of the time there is no time pressure. Like,
exactly.
you have an hour to do this test. Like, mostly it's like you have like days or maybe weeks to do some like particular
No, yeah,
activity.
you might have
Yeah,
like an hour, but like you can at least research. These guys like tell you like you cannot research. It's legit like all this
closed
stuff.
book.
Mm.
Yeah,
And then like to make it like always like let's say you're doing like a like in school like sometimes they'll teach you like like end of year exam or end of semester exam like you don't remember everything from back then like you put all pressure and like you've got other subjects and all that like all of them put it at the same time like you go and you have to okay, what's it called? Cram, like pretty much. Because you
Yeah.
got so much other shit to do, you have to end up cramming, and like they always say that's not the best way to study. It's like, well, that's like the time
The only way.
limitation, the only way.
Yeah. I mean, like, isn't there those? Is it called capstone subjects?
In
Or
what university?
yeah, where it's basically all reliant on previous subjects. Like,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
that's annoying. Because it's
Well,
like, oh, okay, for instance, imagine for like a particular subject, it's been like a year or two, and it's like, oh yeah, please, we expect you to remember that.
right,
And
but
like,
like
what?
the difference between like okay, when I say capstone is like uh, it's it's different to like okay, so I'm gonna explain capstone in a way because I did my capstone subject, right?
Right.
It's legit just like all your prior knowledge like comes to you and you have to do them, not as in like you have to remember subject by subject. It's like prior like knowledges. Like for instance, I like there were a few subjects where I had to legit sit down and like do diagrams and stuff, right? They taught me how to do these certain diagrams, and then like on the capstone I just had to like just like instead of like doing the assignments for the diagrams, like I legit have to make diagrams for that subject, but they weren't accessible of the diagrams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you're not assessed on like your prior knowledge. You just got to apply your prior knowledge to the. You gonna get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It's
I
like
mean, it could also be assessed.
right. I know
Like,
it can be
if you have
assessed,
an, yeah,
but like it's not like we have to memorize
it's
everything. That's not the point.
but it's
Because
like expected almost.
right, right. But like for
Yeah.
instance, if you're doing like a programming subject, right, where it's like
Right.
which I've also done, like when you go to capstone, like they're not teaching you how to program because you've already learned
No.
from the previous subjects. That's what another definition of capstone can be. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay. Anyway, other than that, let's go back to exams for a sec.
Sure.
Um, like yeah, for instance, I cannot like there's only okay. Well, for me there are two things that you can do an exam on. I believe, right?
Yeah.
Number one is that if you do like an online course, right? Where it's self-pacing, you learn on your own, right? And there's like all these tutorial videos or tutorial work they have to go through, right?
Right.
I 100% thinks there has to be an exam at the end of that, just because of the fact that like I've seen it before. Like when you do these types of things, like people don't like I've like how do I say
Like,
it?
remember
No,
integrated
no, no,
properly.
no. It's not integrated. Some people like some of the because I've done some of these courses online, right? So some of these courses like when I was doing it, like it was just a whole bunch of videos, right?
Right.
Yeah, and like after the videos, like they ask you an exam, and you sit down, and you sit the exam. But I know like you can sit down and like who knows you actually pay attention on these types of videos and all of these stuff, like right?
Right.
And it gets exam and like and then like it's one of those exam where like you know what I mean? So some people like are on their phones when they're doing these courses and stuff. You're like, okay, those guys are obviously not going to learn anything. They're just doing it so they can clear the video and clear the course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, you got to put an
So yeah,
exam. So
that's
like
kind
they
of
actually,
expected, I guess.
right, like yeah. But then like see in these types of scenarios, these types of exams, right? Usually there is no time limit. There's like the questions are only within the material itself instead of like applied, where you're like, where is you know what I mean? You kind of get what I mean by applied.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just like all right, it's pretty much like memorization, and you just apply. It's like very straightforward. It's like very easy. And then like what's to top it off, it's like you can retake the exam multiple times. Which like some of these other exams I've seen in like my school and universities, you're like you got one shot at it. You pretty much flop it and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With
It's
these ones,
like,
like you retake it, you go in. If you fail it, okay, you go back and you rewatch the video or redo the course. You're like, all right, I got these, and you go back. You know what I mean?
yeah, and like the some of them with prerequisites. So if you fail it, you
Exactly.
failed the entire course.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like all this stuff. That's one thing that you take an exam. The second one you take an exam, right?
Yeah.
Is like it's like to examine your knowledge on like basic human functions. Like for instance, if you're going in like for doing a cooking job, right? It's like okay, we're gonna examine you on like the basic cooking functions. For instance, do you wash your hands before or after? Like you know those types of questions. Yeah,
Yeah. So like basic kind of
yeah,
things.
very basic like, things that like it's like prerequisite knowledge that you should know, right? Before entering like very basic. The reason why we say that is because like if you're cooking and you fail like an easy attempt, like you don't know when to wash your hands, they're not gonna hire you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah. So it's like those types of things. Like those are like for safety risks. That's why the reason they do it.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah, that's I guess like I guess I mean like a more so better reason just because it's like it's something you're gonna be doing like every day in the kitchen,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
instance.
but there's
Yeah,
like
as an example.
other
Yeah.
examples, like not just the kitchen. There's like
Yeah.
all these other ones, but like they do it for uh, like like do you know
Common
bullying in the
knowledge.
workplace? Like I remember sitting a bullying in the workplace sort of like exam, and I was like, all right, cool,
Right.
let's do these, and like yeah, but like it's all these stuff like that you see, and you're like, okay, but like other exams, I don't think are necessary. Just like assess us on other stuff, like whether it be assessments or group projects or like you know what I mean. And like it's like, bruh.
And that's exams for you.
Yeah, I hope like I hope like all around they understand that they're like, oh yeah, because like exams can put unnecessary stress on so many people. I've seen so many people like who are like, bro, I'm so stressed out for this exam. It's like, bruh, you know what I mean? Even I get
Right.
sometimes like a bit stressed out or nervous before an exam. Like I don't. At the end, once you're doing the exams, like you know. And the worst bit is like when they tell you like, oh yeah, if you fail this exam, like that's it, it's game over. Like no, it's not. You know, most of the time it's not
Right.
game over. It's like god damn. All right.
Usually, some of the most painful exams for my courses are usually open books. So I'm so thankful for that.
Mm, yeah, but they
Yeah.
make the questions harder, like until you can go any other actually, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I remember this one where it's like system analysis design.
Right, right. You're
It
doing
was all
system
about like
solutions.
numbers and whatnot.
Oh, that's a
And it was like
pain.
really hard maths. So I like teach myself all the math equations, which were very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like just
Right,
to
okay.
say that, and then I have to write the math equation down
Yeah,
and
no,
like
it's all good. You don't have to explain
yeah,
it. That really hurts my brain. You don't need to
that's fair.
explain it. Yeah.
And it was at least open book, so at least like I can like,
Yeah, yeah.
all right, so this is how I do the formula and all that,
Mm,
and like yeah, it's
right.
panda.
Yep. All right. And before we head off, we wanted to let you guys know that we actually went and watched the Sonic 2 movie. I think it's called Sonic 2. Is
Yeah,
there
it's
like
called
Sonic 2?
Sonic 2.
Yeah, I know it's called Sonic. Is there after anything like the Adventures of Sonic or something?
No, it's just called Sonic 2.
Okay, sweet.
Just like the game, Sonic 2.
Yeah, so we actually went and watched it, and for you guys that have not watched it, spoiler, 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 spoiler,
Spoilers.
spoiler, spoiler, spoiler,
Oh, actually,
spoiler.
it's actually called Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Oh my god, how'd you get
No,
it wrong?
okay, okay, okay. You don't need to tell me that. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Spoiler, 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 spoiler,
Spoiler.
spoiler. All right, you have now like been warned.
No.
Okay, so where do you want to start with this?
Um,
Okay, let's start with like just an overall. What do you think? Had a great
it's a
time.
really good movie.
Really good.
It's probably like what the best game movie thing.
Yeah, Sonic's movies have been the best gaming movies like we've seen.
Yeah,
Even number one, like Sonic 1 and 2 have been the best gaming movies we've seen.
yeah. I mean, like nothing else has been able to like come close. So I don't know. They don't really integrate it as good as like this film does, or these films have done.
With the CGI characters. Well, we never know. We're waiting
Yeah.
for the Mario film. We're waiting for the Mario film.
Oh yeah.
Chris
Why do I
Pratt
have a
Mario.
feeling? I was gonna say Chris Pratt. I was like, yeah. Why do I have a feeling that it's just gonna be slightly off?
Okay. But like,
Yeah.
I had a great time watching the film.
Yeah. Same.
It was an amazing film. Let's say
It's
that.
really good.
Yep, it's really good.
Yeah. I like the characters.
Like, yeah, the characters were great.
Sonic was great. Tails was great. Knuckles was great. What's his name? Dr. Eggman was great. Rachel was great.
Oh yeah, they're all great. They're all great.
Yeah, all great.
No, no, like this film, I think is really fleshes out Sonic as a character more.
Yeah, gives him like I guess like an arc almost. I mean, it does. Yeah, it does. It kind of like makes him more so heroic than like, because he's like, I guess you could say reckless at the start, and then later on he becomes in the end, he finds his moment, as they say, and like
He
becomes a
just
hero.
understands what a hero is. It's not about moment. He understands what a hero is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, he also finds his moment because that's the thing they actually do in the film. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but like it's
Yeah,
like him understanding hero because like that's the whole point of him finding the moment was to understand him being a hero. Because he
yeah.
even said at the end like it's not about like me, it's about like the others or whatever.
Saving, yeah,
Yeah, basically.
saving everyone else.
Yeah, pretty much, and taking responsibility for action. That's basically it. What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, the plot was good also. Like the
Mhm. Mhm.
like the Chaos Emerald. You know, it's like the MacGuffin of the movie.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty much.
Doctor Eggman was great. I think he did better. Like
Jim
why am I
Carrey. Jim Carrey's a great
Jim Carrey. I don't
actor.
know
Jim
why.
Carrey's an excellent actor.
I think he did him even better this time because you know like cause he came back from like you know Mushroom World, so it was
Yeah,
more
Mushroom
crazy.
World.
So yeah. I mean, also I really liked Knuckles, and he also had like a character arc too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Tails was great too. You know,
Yep.
helping out Sonic
Yeah.
and being also. I mean, it was also really fun in the movie.
Yeah, the movie was great. It had like it's had its moment, it had its charm, it had its laughs, it had like pretty
Yeah.
much everything.
I mean, this just I just find this movie is an overall great movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you. I agree with you.
If you watch Sonic the first one, watch the second one, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more like yeah, if you like the first one, you'll like the second one.
Yeah.
There is yeah.
It's like there's more. I think the film's a bit longer, and it has just like I don't know. It fleshes out the characters more, and they
Yeah, yeah.
have like bigger roles and whatnot. And it's bigger. I mean, like the original Sonic only takes place in America, whilst this one it takes place all around the world, or you can even say planets technically.
Well, no, but you think
So
about
yeah,
this like the first movie was like who is Sonic and like who is you know what
who's
I mean? Yeah.
Eggman and what are they doing? What's going on? Well, this one is like okay, we know who they are,
Yeah,
but like,
like
how do we get Eggman back to Earth? Who's Knuckles? Who's Tails? What's going on? You
yeah,
know?
see, like the case because like it's just like let's get like who is Sonic and then like you know what I mean? Like where's his power? Like what is his power? You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's like now it's like all right, we actually got a story. We're gonna like we actually got a story. There's a Chaos Emerald. We have to stop Eggman. Like you know what I mean?
yeah. From like using it to wish for
Like
power, which he kind of
exactly.
does actually. And then yeah, and then Knuckles like switching sides,
Yeah, there's a
and all
lot
that.
to this story. It's really
Yeah.
good. Um,
Um.
yeah. So again, let's try and wrap this up quickly because
Yeah.
there
Sure.
we don't have much. I don't have much more to say except like hinted at like a
Oh, Sonic 3.
Sonic 3
Yep. With
Shadow,
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 Project Shadow,
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 Shadow.
and we don't know if Eggman's alive or not.
Yeah, we
Probably
got
is. Let's be
no
honest.
idea if Eggman's alive or not.
Well, let's be honest. They want money, so yeah, he's probably is alive.
I mean,
His
yeah,
assistant is alive.
yeah. If it depends, like, yeah, it depends. Like, does Jim Carrey want to continue a Robotnik and Eggman?
Yeah,
Like
because
that
I heard
also.
he wanted
Mhm.
to retire.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Um.
So um.
I mean,
Yeah.
is there
Other
anything?
than that, like, there is.
You just want to rank it?
Yes,
Real
yes. Of course, of course, of course, of course. We'll
I'm
rank it.
gonna rank it 8 or 9 there. 8 or
8 or 9.
9 over 10.
8 or 9.
Yeah, I like this more than the first one,
Like again,
which is
I think
actually really
I think this is like
uncommon.
way better for like the first one. It's because like okay, we say it's uncommon because like usually the sequels sometimes like from the
Yeah,
predecessor, right?
yeah,
The reason why this one just it gets better is because like I said, like last one was more like who's Sonic, like you know what I mean?
like an
Like everyone who
introduction.
sees Sonic like freaks the hell out, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's all like you know what I mean? Like it's more of that. Like what's his power? Do you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, and then like the
how the
army
world
discover him, and then like
works.
like yeah, the world sees it, and like all this stuff. So we've already cleared all that. Now we're just adding in more elements. So like, all right, like
Let's add more of the Sonic elements, more the pop culture elements. Let's go.
yeah, yeah, we could do that, and it's like as well like. We're not just adding those. We're like building a cohesive story. So you can say like the first one sets up for the second one.
Yeah,
Whereas yeah, yeah,
yeah, because also the first one does act as a bit of an origin story.
yeah, yeah,
Because even like
exactly.
because there are flashbacks to like scenes from the original
Mm.
film and new scenes, but they take place at the first film, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like with
yeah,
Knock
yeah,
at the
yeah,
Mono,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I agree. I agree. Yes, yes.
yeah. But yeah, it was a great film. I mean, it's also the reason why it's also very uncommon. It's a sequel to a game movie that's
Oh
also
yeah.
really
Again, like game movies don't do that well.
yeah.
So yeah.
So
All
it's like
right. Yep.
um
Yep.
quickly
So
wrap up, I guess.
okay. Yep. Next week we are if I don't think we'll be going watching any of the new films that came out. Nothing has caught our interest.
So it's like what
We're probably gonna
Avengers.
watch the Avengers.
We saw the
Yep.
trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. It was really good.
Yes, that also came out. So if you haven't seen it, we'll link
Yeah,
it down in the description. We'll also maybe put it on Twitter. Yep.
yeah, and
Watch it. We're getting closer and closer to the date where like we are getting closer to Doctor Strange. We are
yep.
getting closer. We are getting closer to like probably the most continuation hype of the previous movie to the next.
Hopefully, it lives up to it.
Yes, I hope so.
Also, whatchamacallit, expect this week there's gonna probably be Pokemon news.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a trailer, if anything,
so if you're a
because
Pokemon fan, like get ready.
yeah, because it was leaked that they show like on Japan was gonna show some new footage, so there's gonna be a trailer beforehand. So expect it this between this week, sometime
Hmm.
this week. Um,
And we are planning new
yeah,
content, so expect
yeah,
that
new
soon,
content coming out.
soon, soon.
Yeah, expect it in like the next couple weeks, I
Yeah,
guess.
next couple of weeks as well. Yep. So,
Yeah,
yep.
and I guess like, subscribe, turn on notifications.
Yeah. Please, if do not spoil the Sonic movie in the comment below.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Yep. As
Yeah,
it's still new. And let us know what you thought of the episode.
yeah.
And we'll catch you
Next time,
next time, next week, hopefully.
hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. See
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Stay frosty, guys. Yeah. I don't know why I said that. Yeah. Eat garlic bread. See yous.